Yeah, indeed, no bending. We're outside of a Meridian Bank right now at the moment. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Philadelphia as well, on the East Coast in the United States. I have another case that I've been looking into. This one kind of fell on my lap, to be honest. I was just studying Mendoza, Trujillo, a few other cases, and I was looking at a civil trial and, stuff like that about equal opportunity employment and everything like that. And this case kind of fell on my lap. Total different scenario, and it's a criminal case as well. But again, it just fell on my lap. Researching cases, and the case actually popped up. So the case name is USA versus Darren Wade Lesley, Lasley, right? This case is very interesting. It's about a case of a guy enticing a minor to engage in sexual activity. So I found this very interesting when I found it, because it was like, wow, just how the crime was, crafted, the way it was described, right? It kind of caught my attention. But allegedly, it was a 14-year-old. It was an undercover agent posing as a 14-year-old, right? And this was on Craigslist. And the guy was, trying to date on a website, and the undercover agent was posing as a 14-year-old, and she told the guy multiple times that she was 14 years old, and everything like that. He still continued to be interested and show interest, and try to set up a date and tell her what he exactly liked it and everything like that. Now, when charges were pending against him and everything like that, he tried to file for affirmative defense of entrapment. And this is a very important piece to this case that I found. And, something that, I'm glad that I was able to, dive more into and learn more about, right? Affirmative defense of entrapment, right? He tried to file that motion in the court, saying that the government tried to entrap him by creating and designing a crime, right? So that was very interesting, because, again, you see a lot of different cases, a lot of different defendants, and some people actually fall in those categories where it's a case that's designed and created by the government, and then this person is just found victim in that scenario and still can be found guilty. So here it is. He tried to file for that affirmative defense of entrapment, and he failed. He failed at that motion because, obviously the undercover agent, she conveyed to him multiple times that she was underage of 14, and they talked about going on dates and what kind of stuff he was into, what kind of stuff he liked, and that's ultimately why his motion, on appeal and everything like that was denied and everything, right? So as well, they sent photographs back and forth, so he was able to see like a 14-year-old girl in the photos and stuff like that. And the defendant was aware of the age multiple times because they had the conversation multiple times, right? So again, this is USA versus Darren Wade Lesley, Lasley. And again, it's just a very interesting case. Me as a defense attorney, I'm always interested in cases like this as well, because again, we see here something like an undercover agent posing as a 14-year-old online, right? And then we see this guy, he's trying to say they use affirmative, they try to use an entrapment to, convict him of a crime that they actually was creating. But at the same time, he was, made aware of the age, and then they sent pictures, and he still showed interest to the utmost. So he ultimately couldn't win in that predicament. But, again, just another good case that I was able to stumble across in my studies, and whatnot. So I enjoy sharing it, man. CMJ Esq up, no bending. You already know what's going on.